Okay. So in the last session, I completed this first API. Okay, like with the rest. Okay. So in the last session, it not create the database table. So I again try. Uh, Actually, on that time, we have some syntax issue on here. We have some
Okay.
syntax issue. What are the syntax issue on here? Uh, some spaces, so I will check. So coding code is perfect, but some small and capital is some issue. So I again try these things. Clear uv run uv corn man and reload. uh, okay, I just delete this table. Okay, again I run. Okay, now you can see on here will bus the changes determined batching the. Okay, engine, select schema, and on here you can see info SQL alchemy engine, create table. Okay, this table will create on the DB.
Hmm.
User ID, name, email address, primary key, user ID, correct.
Hmm.
This table will be created in the database, and database table created. This message come from the on here database and table created. Okay, so now on here check, you can check on here. You need manually create the database name. After that, table will create uh, from the from the model code first. Okay, through the code you can create the table, but manually you can create the database. Like I remove again, remove and delete database. Mm, I just write on here, drop database. Because it's not deleting the database. So I change the name again and I create another DB. Okay, first API DB. I create database, new database we have created. Database first API DB1. Okay, this will create manually first. Okay, then I change the database on here. Mm, where the configuration database config. Okay, NV file. Okay, so we have database name. Okay, first API DB1. Then save. Okay, now we check again. ls. Okay, now run. Okay, then you can check in the one, in the database one. Refresh, and now you can check, create the DB. Okay,
Okay.
database. now now open the which port is will running on here. I check this port. Okay,
mm,
then open. mm, okay, so I write on here Swagger.
there is no need to add Swagger in the configurations like the .NET.
May actually I add the Swagger on here. mm, Swagger. mm, main.py. Okay. Mm, Swagger, how to add Swagger? Okay, so on here only this setting
Okay.
trigger. Okay, open API.
Hmm.
So now you can see in the screen. Okay, this is table created on here, and we suppose we have entry the database in the on here. Phrase. Okay, so on here no database. I again run this command. Terminal, and inside this cd src. Okay, now command name uv run. Okay, uv for and man dot py man colon if and reload. Okay, cd src and
Hmm.
cds uv colon uv run uv colon and man if other error is coming. Waiting for the application starting. Lifetime routing.py setup fail. Application starting setup fail. Live spawn. This error is coming on here. Live spawn. Okay. Or the error is coming. Live spawn. Comma. Let's again try things. On here error is coming. A first API live spawn. This handle code live spawn. This again run the code. Hmm. Zero argument, but when it was taking one. First API, and after that version, they were root title. Root user prefix and try sales. Let's take in this thing. It was saying this is a wrong signature. Okay. Okay, this is take the parameter. Okay. It will take the parameter. If okay, this I remove the things on there that time. This will take the parameter. This is just one. Okay, now we'll check. Ls on. Okay, now it created. Okay, we need to pass parameter on here. This is mandatory. Live span. Okay, so no issue on here. Okay, then comment this code and open this code. Okay, now again, if you want to run again, okay, so I open the port. This is port on here. Okay, this is port, and on here add the swagger. Okay, now add the data in the table. Open, right click, edit, and on here add the ID, name like name it. Okay, email ID, name it @gmail.com, address. Okay, so on here, okay, I add this data on here. Now check on here. Try it. run. Okay, now you can see on here data is coming in the API. Okay, so I will show on here only
Mm.
get data from the API. How to get data from the API?
Okay.
Okay, same things you can create or delete, update, other things we can do. So this is do by through the fast API.
Okay.
Okay, now you can see also on here fast API users. Okay, this users. Okay, this name will be show on there. Okay, users. Okay, this users insert
Mm.
users all. This come from the on here API go to the controller get all. Okay, this is
Okay.
all
Okay. Okay.
all and users read all. Okay, users all. Now you have any confusion on here? This is for the list data, and also we will show uh, CRUD operation on here.
Mm.
Okay, with another things we will use the SDK. This is
Okay.
a through the fast API, REST API, and then we will show the SDK. Before that, we will show the how to detect the test. We will talk about the vision. Okay, vision means we will how to recognize that test data means you have write something and how to recognize how to get the something in the image or how to recognize the face and how to recognize video. Okay, that
Mm.
things we will first will talk about it, then we will do that point CRUD operation. So on here like you can say understand this is a like tool. Okay, so how to recognize the face, how to recognize the text, how to recognize video from the text from the video image, that things we do from the uh, we have we have in that we have used the service, cloud service. Through the cloud service we will do that things. Suppose we have face, we want to recognize your face, your eye, your mouth, your cheeks. Okay, all things we can recognize through the cloud service. And in the image, and suppose that if any ground, any park, how many people, how many cars, how many dogs, okay, uh, on there. So we want to recognize. And suppose image tagging object through the object detection, detection, face recognition. Okay, these things through the we will do the cloud service. Suppose
Okay.
that in the healthcare, security and retail,
Mm.
in different place, that things we will use.
Okay.
And suppose that you go to the office and go to office and in front of the when sometime before we have punch the thumb. Okay, then you can attendance is complete. Okay, nowadays
Okay.
go to the go to the machine and
Hmm.
machine recognize your eye, face. Okay, no touch any machine, no touch any machine. Through the uh, he recognize your face, your eye, your okay. According you do the authenticate. You are attended. Okay, maybe if you go in the company, maybe this system on there only through the eye, through the face, you are attended on there. So these things through the cloud service, uh,
Okay.
like we have um, suppose I do
Mainly that this service is used only for that. What to say that?
this service used only for the face recognition.
Okay.
Suppose that
Okay.
you are Nimit. Okay,
Okay.
how to understand you are Nimit. Okay, so
Okay, might be that in the case that if we save the photo of a person in the system, and with due to video calling, that
yeah,
it will be help to identify that Nimit is there. This is
yeah.
the Nimit person is not like that.
Yeah, correct. Suppose you that time you will it will take multiple photos with you,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
with the shapes, without shapes,
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
with eye, nose,
Hmm.
head, forehead.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Hmm.
just suppose I write the figure on here, how to recognize multiple things on here through the uh, like I create the face on here. Mm, no, sorry. Rectangle. Okay. Suppose I open the any picture. Go face face image. Mm, okay. Look like this image. Okay. Uh, okay. So on this face, can you see my screen? Correct.
Yes.
So on here you can see
Hmm.
this is a eyebrow. Left.
Hmm.
This is a eyebrow. Right. Left inner. This is a right inner. Okay. This is a left inner eyebrow.
Hmm.
Okay. And this is a eye left top. This is eye right top. Okay, and this is through the this is a pupil left right, and this is a nose left right, and after that is upper lip top, lower lip top. Okay, the, like these things, 27 predefined landmark point on the face. 27 landmark point on the face. Through this,
Hmm.
we will recognize the face that you are Nimit or not. Okay,
Okay.
like you are landmark point. Okay, when you going any place, then you
Hmm.
are saying what the landmark on there. So we have this is a my face is a any place any place. Okay, on there we point some landmark. Okay, so in my phase 27 predefined landmark. Okay, so through this landmark, we will recognize your face. You are right or wrong? Okay, these things will do through the cloud service. Okay, these all things will do through the cloud service. So I I just start from the code. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Hello, sorry. So open in. Okay. Create folder name is Azure AI Vision. Um, 6 December. Okay. So Azure AI Vision 6 December. I create the folder now. Okay. Now create the folder UV in it. Okay. Now you create the folder. Now you can run if you want to run UV run main.py. Okay. So output is hello. Okay. This output will come. Now
So this AI vision is a inbuilt feature of that Azure, or it's a library or third party we are using that?
the Azure Vision used through the cloud service. We will use the cloud service on here.
Okay.
So now go to the cloud first. I create the service.
Hmm.
Okay. So on here we have service cognitive cognitive Azure AI cognitive service. Okay, this was and cognitive. Okay. 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 Now from here. Okay. Go on here. Okay. Create resource. Okay. Now type on here. Cog cognitive service. Close. Okay. Now on here we have created the Azure AI service. 1 second. Okay. So I create the source. Okay. And now create the name like vision test. Okay. And price standard zero. Okay, this is a free. Standard zero is a free and already exist. Okay, then you can 1, 2, 3 already exist. Okay, so we will use on here CC test 1, 2, 3 is already invalid or already used. No, this is correct. Okay, so next, next. Okay, so it will create. Okay, now create. It will take some time. Okay, now it created successfully. Okay, this is source. Okay, so now you can see this is a multiple things you can see on it. Decision, language, speech, vision. Okay, document intelligence.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
so speech. Okay, speech to text, text to speech, speech translation, all speech documentation, vision, computer
mm.
vision, custom vision, face vision. Okay, and decision making, content monitor. Okay, done document related all
Okay,
things.
Navula.
Okay, so these things on here. So go on here. We need to use this API. So go in here, resource management and key and endpoint. Okay, so this is URL. This URL will be used in my service. Copy and go on here. And this will use in the environment. We will this is a related to the configuration. So I create one file on here dot env. Okay,
Okay.
dot env on here ei underscore service. Okay, underscore endpoint. Okay, this is really spamming by default. End endpoint. Okay, this is a service. So I can paste on here, paste copy on here. Okay, this is a URL and this is a key. You show the key. This is a key, hide key, and this is a one key. First copy. Actually, this is a on here two key. One is a primary, second is a my voice is coming.
Yeah, coming.
Yeah, okay. So this is a key. Copy this key and paste on here. Okay. So this is a URL endpoint and this key. This URL endpoint and key we use the first how to recognize that test. Hello, you are joining from multiple place.
Yeah, actually, my system has giving actually there's no electricity now, so joining from the phone.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So okay. So I remove one place or no?
Yeah, you can continue. You can continue.
Okay. Your voice is multiple voices coming.
Actually, it's there was echo.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Yeah. Now it's not coming multiple time. Okay.
Yeah, this is now this is good. So I create the one folder on here,
Mhm.
SRC. Okay. Inside the SRC, I create one file, read test.py. Okay, how to recognize the test. So for this from dot nb import load nb. Okay, now os and
Hmm.
load. Mm. This is the endpoint and dot nb. Okay, so before that we will add some service on here.
Azure VI Vision Service.
Your AI vision dot
Hmm.
image analysis. Okay, so before that we will install this some package on here.
Okay.
So cd src and one package on here uv add dot nb azure ai vision and image analysis analysis. Okay, now it will install. Now from azure vision dot analysis. Okay, import from the image analysis client. Image analysis client. Second from azure, from azure. Okay, okay. Azure dot AI dot vision dot image analysis dot model. Okay, import port visual feature. Okay, this is to library and one for credential Azure credential Azure key credential and second is exception from Azure exception and here Azure HTTP response HTTP response. Okay, so I will create one method dev man. Okay, inside man enter. I create one method, insert method key and load. After that, if key input and key, then error will come. Okay, now after that, otherwise get key, credential, AP and endpoint. Okay, this is key, endpoint and credential, and we want URL. Okay, this is setting. Okay, this is a service endpoint. This is a key. Okay, key. After that, if both is not null, if both is null, if anyone null, then error is coming. Please enter the key and endpoint. Otherwise, set value in the key, credentials, and endpoints on here. Okay, endpoints on here. This is endpoint, and if you not need to, then you directly can add the key on here. You can listen to me. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
listen to me.
Yeah, yeah, able to listen to you. Able to
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. So this is a endpoint. Okay, this is a endpoint, and this endpoint, if both is available, then create the instance of client. Like on the CSR, we have create the client instance HTTP client. Okay, on here
Mm,
we will create the client instance on here from the image in analysis client. Okay,
mm, mm.
so after that we will need to image. So I take the image from another folder. Copy. Okay, sorry. Okay, you go to the folder and paste on here. Okay, images. Okay. We have multiple image on here. So specify image URL. Okay, so image URL we have dot image. Okay, and here we have lint then colon
In call.
dot jpg.
Mm.
Okay, lin colon jpg. Okay, after that try image size is
Analysis
image
client.
client image URL, and
Mm,
on here it will get the uh, uh, this is a image URL,
Hmm.
and on here this is a test. So I will get the value on here. Test recognizer means RB.
RB means
Uh, you can write now, no need to RB, then you can write same test visual. Okay, I will get the test from the image,
okay.
and this one second I will with open. Okay, okay. R means open file from read. Okay, for reading. Means binary. Read file is a binary. Okay. RV read. R means read file. B means binary. Now image data. Uh, image. No, image data is equal to image dot read. Okay. Result client dot analysis. Okay. Client analysis image. Okay. Client analysis. Analyze image data, and on here test change to read. Okay. Visual Feature read. I will read the data from the image data. Okay, this read it. Okay, on here. Now if result dot read is not null. Okay, if not null, then line. Okay, from the line result dot read dot line or dot block 0 dot lines, and on here we will print f, okay, line dot dot test. Okay, so this error is coming, and Azure AI image analysis. Okay. Just one more package. We need to install UV CDSRC UV add below matplotlib matplotlib. Okay, so I check these things. CDSRC. Okay, run UV run run read test read hyphen test dot py, line number 16. Okay, we'll see. Endpoint and service variable error. Okay. Load NB, and after that Endpoint. Okay. Endpoint. Why not get this value in here? Okay. Image. Images. Okay. Now we can check. Image file not found. Image file not found. Image. Okay. This I check. Okay. Image name is wrong one here. Images. Now we can check on here main. What is coming on here? This library is not working. Actually, on here this bike is not working. Actually, this is a warning message coming on here. So
Hmm.
maybe and dot nb Azure AI vision say these things. Okay, image. Biodynamic plot, matplotlib. Okay, image analysis and flow. There, why this error is coming? Image analysis client, visual feature, and Azure keep potential HTTP response. Azure AI vision image analysis. Okay, I will take, I will fix this issue, then we'll connect tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, nice.